Hello everybody, this is Dutch. Doing the instruction booklet on the 65 Dodge Coronet sedan. I didn't do it on the open box, but I thought I'd just do a separate video since I usually do. So, haven't did any work lately. I've been having some terrible migraines. I'm a driver. And I work 6 days on, 2 days off, and I've been off a couple extra days because of these stinking migraines. I can hardly do anything. Anyway, I'd like to show this to you. Kit number 2461, and start from the beginning. Here's starting with the engine on 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. And there's the engine halves, oil pan, and front cover and water pump. And then there's the intake for the dual carbs. And then there's your valve covers with cylinder heads. Then we're going to 1C, 1D, and that's belts, pulleys, alternator, starter, and oil filter. And then onto 1D is distributor cap, ignition coil, carbs, two-piece carbs, and then lower hose. And then we're going down to 1E, and that's with the air cleaner. This comes with 2 air cleaners. They're both chrome. Anyway, exhaust manifolds, and then there's the complete engine. And then we're going down to the next display, and 1A, option B, and 1B, basic same thing, different intake manifold. Okay, turn the page. And we're going to 1C, 1D, and then 1E, and then the completion of the engine there with the different air cleaner. They're both really nice. And then there's some displayed photos of the engine assembled with both air cleaners and different intakes. And it shows just one single carb, and that's 130. Let me go backtrack here. On this one here, it shows the carburetor is 130, but it shows 2 carbs. So you use one of 2 carbs. Okay, and then let's go to 2, and that's just the basic wheels and tires. Okay, and then there's the, let's go to 3. Right here under, it shows the chassis. Look at that nice underbody there. Okay, and then there's the engine to the subframe. Sorry for the creases. I didn't put them there. There we go. And onto the chassis, and then there's insulation of radiator, battery. It gets focus here. And there's a fender wells, inner fender wells, firewall, radiator horns, and then there's your steering box with the steering link. And then your your exhaust system pipes. And we're going to go down to the bottom of the page, and then there's the wheels, brake, wheel backs, and then the exhaust system, and then rear end springs and shocks. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to diagram 4, interior, that's the seats. Left seat 62, right 63, and 64A and 64B. You may wish to mark inside the bucket seats to make it easier to distinguish the right seat from left. Okay, master of the obvious. Okay, dash 51, tachometer 88, pedals, clutch, and emergency brake 50A, steering column 72, steering wheel with wheel horn, and interior panel. Okay, then we go to the installation of the seats, door panels, shifter, and there's that one cover. That's kind of strange looking. But anyway, I guess if you want to build it the way you want to build it. Okay, and then there's the front bumper on 5. Get this more in the frame here. And then there's the front grille. We have different options. You could put dual headlights or single, depending which kit you're going to build. The one I seen Mark Baston doing was a 099A, or excuse me, A990. That was a real nice hot rod version with the slicks, with the pie crust. I like to get my hands on some of those. But anyway, there we go. And there's the tail lights. Let me get a little closer in here. Tail lights, and then we have rear panel and door handle. We have that on this side too. This will be the driver's side, left side. All right. And then we're going down to E. And then we have the windows, and those are installed from the outside. And then the side windows are all the way around, and those are from the inside. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. Like a real car, like a one-to-one. Okay, and we're going to 6 on the final. And that would be the body to the chassis here, and then the front bumper. And let me flip it over and see if we can get some other on F. Okay. And that's the hood, hinges, antenna, and Dodge badge. And then lower here would be to the body to the chassis, 6A, and 6B would be the front bumper last. And there's some notes here for the final. Carefully insert completed chassis to finished body, making sure the 2 locations on the chassis of front are seated in the square holes in the, well, we can't mess that up, right? To complete the model, attach the front bumper assembly to the appropriate hood assembly in place. Okay, all right, well, that's the instructions for the 1965 Dodge Coronet sedan. It's kit number 2461. Thanks for hanging in there with me today. I hope everybody has a great one. Thanks for watching.